sexy, so good to me.
Hey, folks, Sir Charles Carey, Carl T. Smith in the house. What's going on, Mr. Smith?
What's going on? All right, and yourself?
And I am grateful as usual. I know sometimes people hear it, and sometimes I even hear myself say that I'm grateful, and I say, "Are you?" And the answer is yes, I am. And as I was saying before we jumped on, you got to be careful what you manifest. You got to be careful what you pray for. I just was looking in my email for something. I forget what it was. And I forgot that I responded to an inquiry for someone wanting to book a gig, book me for a gig. And I'm wondering if it's real. And my inquiry is, is this a paid gig? What's involved? Do I need my own equipment? Yada, yada, yada. And they gave me 2 dates. And I'm like, wow, I had totally forgotten. And it was only a matter of 24 to maybe 72 hours at most. So I made sure I put
for
my
the gig?
that I responded to the inquiry.
Oh, okay.
And they gave me a July date, and there's too much stuff going on in July for me right now. Maybe I should, but I'm like, no, let me push things further out so that I could think clearly, because But anyway, I am grateful. For all those of you that have not seen us in a while, it's because we have been busy on the Eastern Seaboard doing this and doing that. And again, it sounds corny, but I'm grateful that I've been so busy that we haven't been able to connect with you guys. Mr. Smith, what you been up to, sir?
A lot of work, a lot of restructuring and doing some stuff, and but it's been pretty busy. It's been busy.
Okay. Yeah, last I heard that you're hitting the tri-state, you're hitting other areas. You really are planning, the rest of your year, especially with this new release. Am I correct on that?
I'm planning the next 50 years, because after that I retire. So
man, you're crazy.
That's pretty much it, But just trying to work on some stuff. I working on, I have a tendency of doing better work for people than I do for myself. So I sat and listened to what I have, and I'm like, nah, you know what? I'm gonna take the time to really get this thing right. Hook it up the way that I can. So working on that, and just a bunch of other things, bunch of strategies and stuff like that.
Now, I know that, it's crazy. We are musicians, we're creators, true creators. We've been doing this for a while. I mean, even though you're only 21,
that's right.
It seems like you've been doing it for a lifetime.
You finally got it. It's about time.
Look, man, uncle, okay, I get it is what it is. All right? But I look at and sometimes I'll be honest with you, I don't know how you feel, but sometimes I kind of feel a little guilty that not guilty that we have the opportunities to do the things we do, but I feel guilty that I don't give more focus on some of the world's problems. Not that me as one individual can solve the world's problems, but here it is. I am focusing on a new album, tour dates, writing new material. And yet when I turn on the news, I'm hearing a bunch of political mess, which it's hard for me to give it a lot of focus because it messes with my energy. I hear about the injustices that are happening in the world. And I want to speak out to a certain degree, but all those things are not in my lane per se. I have an opinion, but those things are not per se in my lane, that I'm in a position to do something about those things. What are your thoughts about that as an artist, as a creative, and you hear about the world's confusion? How does that impact you, or does it?
No, it always impacts me. So I wrote a song about it. You want to hit? No. Oh yeah, not the way. This is not the way things are supposed to be. You know, I had a couple of them, but on this one, that's a song about it. You know, why?
Is that on the current album or something for a future?
It's going to be in the current album. It's on the current album.
Nice.
You know, why oh why? We could send a rocket to the moon, chill in space from my living room. Tell me why? Oh why? You know what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah,
you know, stuff like that. You know, so like I said, yeah, no, I see it, whatever, you know, whatever, and then I wrote a song, wrote a song about it, and I'm hoping that we can answer some of those questions.
You know what, man? I commend you 1,000%. And I may have said this to you before. I may have said it on the podcast before. Every album that I've recorded, there's been at least one message song, and it was unintentional. And I literally did not realize. I mean, the record project went through, was pressed and everything, credits done, and blah, blah, blah. And I did not realize it until I think my last album. I'm like, wow. First it was Everybody Knows, then it was Adjust Life, and then it was He's the One. I'm like, wow, you've been writing kind of, you know, I guess my social stance through my creativity, and it wasn't planned. It just came out, you know. So I'm inspired and glad to be in company like yours, because I guess as creators, we're not that selfish or self-centered after all. We do get the plight of what Stevie Wonder and Marvin Gaye, how they, even the Jacksons, Man of a War. I mean, yeah. Wow.
Well, that's when, you know, music, you know, wasn't just about, you know, shoot 'em up and all that other stuff. There was messages and stuff. In, you know, in those songs and stuff like that from back then.
Yeah, I think it was in the 70s. When did the Jackson 5 leave Motown? Was it 77, 8, 9, something like that?
The exact is, I don't know, but it had to have been after 70, definitely after 74.
Okay.
Definitely after that, because I, you know, equated to the high school, but it had to been maybe 78, something like that.
Yeah, because I remember I'm a Jackson fan, big time, always have been. And I remember I bought their new album, that was on Epic Records, and my mom, she was listening, and I remember her humming one of their songs, like I'm saying, Stevie and Marvin, you know, and I think it was called Man of War. Don't go to war no more. Study peace. Why don't you study peace? And she started singing a song around the house, and I was like, how'd she know that song? So it resonated, you know, I mean, and it wasn't, I'm pretty sure you didn't hear it on WBLS back in the day. I mean, they may have played it, but it wasn't in regular rotation, I'll tell you that. But just to know that she heard it. So I guess there's purpose when we do these types of things. We take our creative liberties to touch, or to try and touch the world and let them know that we hear you. Yeah, man, that's great, Carl. It's great. So, but I'm excited as well. In general, I know we got this show coming up. I'm excited about that as well. You know, I got recently some new material. Everything is streaming and online, but I got some hard copies. I'll be having some hard copies of my stuff. Get my new stuff here, Sucker for Love. Of course, people can stream it if they want, but some people, they want to touch, and I get it. It's like a book. I do have what do you call it? Not an iPad. I have a Amazon Fire tablet. I have a tablet, so I do have books that are online, but there's nothing like a real book you can touch and flip through the pages. So I understand the sentiment of wanting to have something concrete that you can hold in your hand. So for those that are like me and old school, and you're like, well, you said you made a record, I want to see it, I want to hold it. we will have you. We got physical copies of the new music, and I'm excited about sharing some of this new music with people, and letting you hear the new songs that I've written and that are getting feedback, and I guess also showing how I've grown. It's weird. You figure you get old, depreciation sets and things start to break down. They're less better, but not necessarily, because I think I've been doing pretty good, and as I've gotten older with creating music. So
Yeah, that's great. That's good. Well, experience comes with age. So,
yeah.
as you get older, you get more experience.
When you get my age, remember that you said that, so that
I
you won't
listen. That's why I'm telling you. I'm taking the example from. I'm reading the example.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm reading the example. That's what I kind of do. Read the examples.
Yeah, we're gonna have some. Well, in fact, let me just share it with the people here. Fresh release, best release. That's the upcoming project that we're working on and that we're talking about. 2 artists, 2 new albums, 1 stage, and we're gonna have a grand time. Carl's Love Light album is available on where can they get your album at online? Those that like to stream.
Make it easy. They can go to smooth1.com. Streaming not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, streaming not yet, but will be soon.
So if they go to your site, what do they can get a hard copy, order it?
Well, if they go to the site, if they go to the site, they definitely can get some snippets. Some snippets on it.
Mm-hmm.
I have a download page, but I think what I'm going to do with the download page is I'm going to finish working on upgrading the tracks so that I can give them the best that I can do. Stuff I got is good, but I want the best this time. So shortly soon, I'm gonna have quality. Hopefully, it'll be quality music to send out for everybody to stream, buy, purchase, and everything else.
Okay. For my album, Sucker for Love, you can definitely stream it on SirCharlesCareymusic.com. Although it is on streaming platforms, I highly recommend get it directly from the source, which is my site, SirCharlesCareymusic.com. And if you do want a hard copy, you can definitely come on out to the show. That's one way of getting it right quick and hurry, which is going to be at Stilettos, 7909 Central Avenue, Capitol Heights, Maryland. And if you can't, but you still want to get it, you can go to SirCharlesCareymusic.com/merch if you want an actual hard copy. If you want to stream it, just go to the music page, Sir Charles Carey Music, and you can download it directly there. But we're excited about it because we put a lot of work into it, and we want you to, get what you want. It's something that we worked on, and we're excited about, and that's and if you want to see we did some collaborations. I can't read, put my glasses back on. Collaborations with DC's own Smoke D. We got some remixes with DMV super producer Get Richard on what songs it? When I Found Out, You and Me, both of those songs. And there's a go-go mix on it too. I'm not a go-go fan, but you know what? If it's good, you got to admit it. He did a go-go mix that was really like that, So we outside with the go-go. And then I work with Alistair Wu from Midnight Studios on another copy, or another version, I should say, of You're Sexy, which a lot of people seem to like. You're Sexy. It's a nice, smooth, I call it like a lounge mix, but he did a great job. Alistair Wu, phenomenal engineer. Good work, period. Good work. I can't say enough. And if those that are on Facebook, you probably have seen him promoting Midnight Studio. So go check him out if you're an artist and you want a good mix on your song, regardless of the style. And he's worked with many top artists, so you will not be disappointed. I know I'm not. I've worked with him several times. Yeah. So, in fact, he even worked on a song called "He's the One" on this current album. So, yeah, another social conscious song. Yeah. And tomorrow, if you are up and awake around 10 o'clock, go to WPFW. That's 89.3 FM. I will be on with Dr. Ife Williams talking about this very show that I'm speaking about right now. Fresh release, best release with Carl T. Smith, Soul City Collective, and myself. So you're getting a live performance. You're getting you be in the studio audience if you come to the show, and it's a live taping. So you will not be disappointed. I'm just gonna ask Carl to go easy on me. You know, these young guys, they got more energy than us old cats. So
I'm coming with my walker. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, when I was 20, I could do all that stuff. At 21, I got to come with my walker, man.
I heard that. It's all good. All to the good, as they say. All to the good. Oh yeah, we got some more merch. Y'all voted for it. I asked y'all. Y'all voted for it. So we got the shirts. We got the Soul City Collective shirts. Just like you liked it. You liked it in black. We do have some that you can order in white. And we got the Sir Charles Carey shirts with Soul City Collective as well. So you can get your shirts. So we got merch. We got the old merch. We got the new merch. We got the CDs. We got the hard copies. Come on out and get some. Come on out and support the indie artists. New York and DC doing what we do. You know, we love this. And when did we do the other show? Was it 2024, Carl? Or 2020? Yeah, it had to be, I think. Oh,
2024. It had to be 24. Because 25, May of 25, we were in New York, right?
Oh, right.
Because it was right.
So that means we, for the past 24, 25, and 26, this will be the third time in recent years that we've done some live performances. And man, it's all good. Look, time flies. Time actually flies. It moves so quick.
I know.
It's amazing.
I know.
You know, shoot. Yeah. So what else is going on with you, man?
Just working, playing, stuff like that. Just sound gigs and playing and different things. We just did this thing. This all white jerk fest in the 105 degree weather, which was kind of like 150 degrees. That's what it felt like.
That's crazy.
And then we just did an event. What's today? Today's Tuesday, Saturday.
Okay.
We just did another event. They had what they call the Old Timers Day, 112th Street Old Timers Day. So we just did that. So yeah. 112th Street.
Harlow, get out.
Yeah. 112th Street. They close off. Well, actually, they close off 111th Street, all the way across town, all the way from Lenox, all the way down to I think 3rd.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
And then they have like stickball and different things like that. But we just did that on Saturday.
Man, I tell you, man, that's amazing. Well, I am grateful. I got a few things in the works, and I'm excited about the opportunities and the possibilities of doing what we do. I think July 26th, that's our event here in the DMV, and then on August 15th, they got something called Groove City for
Mm-hmm.
me. That will be taking place in Cambridge, Maryland. So I'll be doing something with Gil Cephas and the Evolution. And then in August, I think I'll be going to either DC or Maryland for another engagement. I got the Suitland vest. So, man, I tell you, I'm grateful. I am just grateful that we can keep this ball rolling and keep entertaining people, keep sharing our gifts and skills. And yeah, yeah. So, but other than that, we pretty much have things on lock, rehearsing, preparing, and getting it together. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I haven't been in any movies lately, so look,
No,
I don't think I got time for anything else. Shoot.
time for you to get back in there, ain't it?
Oh, well, be honest with you, the script's got to be right. I was supposed to be in a movie, but because of my schedule, I wasn't able to do it. It was called, I forget what was it called. What's the guy? He's a former police officer in the DC area. I went to a table read that went well, but I wasn't able to do it. I just wasn't able after that. For after the table read and the first rehearsal, I think there was like a bad storm or something. But um, things just picked up. But yeah, and honestly, I'm already starting to work on new material. I got about
That's
two.
good.
Yeah, I got about three songs that will be prepared for the next upcoming album,
Hmm.
which I have no idea what it's going to be, but I'm trying to enjoy the current one now and get some use, not use, but put some work in, let people get used to knowing the songs, and keep doing that. In fact, we just had talking about music further. We just had this big concert down here with Donnie Simpson doing the hosting. I think Little G from what's that group? Let me lick you up and down. I don't know the name of the group, but they were really big in the '90s. Melba Moore, Anthony Brown doing the gospel. I mean, it was like this big thing down here. A lot of big names, and I was kind of surprised that they would have that in this area, but well deserving. We need more focus on this area as it relates to entertainment and big names and drawing people out because it's just a good thing, especially with
Hmm.
the strife that's going on in the world. I think people need to hear. I mean, you need to have a chance to let their hair down and get their frustrations out. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, it's true.
yes sir, yes
Definitely
sir.
true.
Yeah, man. But other than that, I mean, everything else is going pretty well on this end. I know we've got a rehearsal coming up, getting prepared for the 26th. So, with that being said, I don't know, man. If you got nothing else, I guess we can wrap this thing up because I know there's things you're still working on. I can hear your computers look like they're like, "Will you
They,
come on?"
yeah, they're all on. They all of them are on.
I can hear them.
Yeah,
They're
they're
like,
all
"Dude."
on.
That's it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, with that being said, folks, don't forget, check us out on July 26th at Stiletto's Dinner Theater, where we will be doing what we do. It's called Fresh Release, Best Release from 4 to 8 p.m. In fact, let me see if I can find the link for those that are trying to get in the mix. Let's see. Where's it at? Right here. You can register right there. Go get registered and come on out. Put your face in the place. You will not be disappointed. I'm going to try to keep up with this young man, but in the meantime and in between time, if you got a walker, bring your walker too. Come on out. It's a nice Sunday evening, 4 to 8 p.m., and we'll be more than glad to see you there and do what we do and share that with you. So outside of that, All is good. Be part of the energy, folks. That's what I always say. Until next time.